Now, I'm going to tell you guys just a little story. So, when I was about 5 or 6 years old, I got the opportunity to see my very first Gaslight Theater play ever. Now, the Gaslight Theater is a community theater put on by people here in town. I was so excited because I wanted to see the costumes, how the stage looked, and how the characters on stage interacted with the audience. Now, I knew as soon as I sat down in that seat that that day was going to be the best day of my entire life. So from that moment on, I actually started to like acting. So only at the age of just 10 years old, I tried out for my very first play, and I got the role Chip in Beauty and the Beast. So that's basically where I started to like acting, and that's also why I'm here to talk about budget cuts and why the arts programs are important. Funds have been cut in more than 80% of U.S. school districts since about 2008. The very first programs to go are art, chorus, and foreign language, which is just learning a language you don't already know. Now, I understand cutting these programs may be necessary, but don't you see how some of these things can make someone happy, or even find a career, or even a dream job? I mean, for instance, my dream job is to one day be on Broadway, and I love that dream job because it's a hard dream job to achieve, but that means I can push myself to those hard limits. Now, the next following listed are a part of the arts programs: art, foreign language, chorus, band, orchestra, drama, and competitive speech. Now, the next following people were a part of the arts programs. First is Lindsey Stirling. She is a dancing violinist and is very talented. In the 8th grade, she was in her school orchestra and took dance class. If you search her on YouTube, you can find lots of her really cool dances. Next is Ellie Goulding, and a lot of younger people know her as a successful singer. In just the 10th grade, she was in her school choir, and she took honor choir. And last but not least, Idina Menzel. She was on Broadway, and she played the Wicked Witch of the West, but she started theater in 5th grade playing Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz. Isn't that ironic? Now just imagine if those people had been motivated to pursue their current career or hadn't been exposed to the arts programs. They might not be here right now if they hadn't been shown the arts programs. And not even just them, millions and millions of people, not just kids, not just adults, people in general. So when you're talking about the school arts programs, don't think of just the kids. Think of the teachers that teach those really awesome things. They will lose their jobs if they don't have anything to teach. And when they were kids, they had that dream job, and they had a passion for it, and so that's why they went to school for it, because they loved it so much, and that's why they wanted to teach it. So just imagine, it's your first time ever doing a performance on stage, and you don't really know all about the whole acting thing. And through the process, you meet so many kind and wonderful people that guide you and help you. And when the whole play comes to an end, you say, hey, I know a lot more than what I did at the beginning. And then your next play comes around, and there was someone just like you. They didn't know a whole lot about it. And you can be that person to help you because you were shown the arts programs, and that'll get you through things. And that's why we need to stop cutting those programs. Thank you.